Boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Oh, come on. What's wrong with my headphones now? Oh, wait, no. Okay. We slowly trying to recover from this absolute show. Oh, did you already, like, bonk out on me? My goodness, I have just messed something up on a massive scale, it seems. Well, no, it hasn't quit out, or it hasn't, like, stopped responding. It's just not in the foreground. It is having general problems with that. He sure is. Let's look at my pretty face. Hi, face. It's me, face. Ha ha ha. Alright, IQ's just gonna keep erroring while trying to update. That's cool. Oh boy. We do not have a lot of attempts at this, I feel like. But we do have one thing that can make it a little better. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Of course, chat is hidden, but I'm too afraid to, like, background the game to access it. Ugh, holy shit. Is this supposed to be the spooky part? Getting it to start. Ba-ba-ba. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. The game just isn't starting right now. So that's like reset my settings or something so that it becomes less mad. Local files. I can verify integrity of game files, but that seems tedious. Is there no, like, reset Steam settings? It's not because of the ray tracing explicitly, but it probably is because I tried maxing out all of my settings. And, I don't think the game was happy with me doing that. Let me start on 11. An unhandled exception. Excellent. Not enough space in that. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So my plan here is to turn my settings down. It seems genius. But then again, maybe the game still won't start. Oh, we're streaming a big old black hole of a game. Is what we're streaming. Welcome, Mr. I'm gonna call you. Still gonna call you Rat. We're trying to play Control today, but I accidentally maxed out my settings, and now the game is really upset, and it's having difficulty starting. Meanwhile, I've got a lot of supports to try and break off of this model. Control, yeah, right. Seriously, my butt. Man, it's still all right. I'm gonna have to like verify integrity of the game files or something. All right, I mucked this up pretty bad. It looks like. Let's see how long it would take to verify integrity of the game. Okay. It is verified. Play anyway. Just go straight for 12. No ifs, ands, or buts. Overlays, we've got that, and of course there's another game logo, and more game logos. I'll know by heart everyone who worked on this game before I get to play it, it seems. Oh, okay. I'm just wow. Entitled impatient over here. It finally loaded. You know, I think I always have a moment to talk about Rat's Butthole. Okay. There's a high setting. There's turning everything to high. I think we're in business. Goodness gracious. Let's try this. Start a new game and maybe be a little bit more patient this time.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
I too am strange and unusual.
You called me. So here I am.
You're as cold as roast beef and as warm as pastrami.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
You belong in a garbage can.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world.
Oh, we get the shadow of whatever.
The picture's something nice.
I'm talking about.
A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different, For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Whoa!
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves.
Alright,
The
might be time
room's
for
not the
tinfoil hat.
world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
I'm a protagonist.
I'm here.
I feel differently.
Why did you bring me here?
Alright, I will stop disassembling this model.
Hello?
Hi,
Anyone here?
me. Whee! Look at all this movement I have. Woo! I love it. Got a run button, just... I think it's coming from, coming from Death Stranding. All of this free movement and speed is just... chef's kiss. Correspondence. Gee. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Wait, what? Like, for example, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. Well, that's... Alright, well, Dylan, I think... I'm sorry. Rat, you're going to have to keep your butthole at home because the iconic representation that it represents, not allows here. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances, a.k.a. Rat's butthole. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Oh, well, now I can read it better now that I've read it. Fuck your things. I don't want to read shit. I don't want to go through metal detectors. Detect metal with my mind. I just... Look at these shadows. Wait, no, where are the shadows? Where? There were shadows. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. It's on the floor. No, it's gone. There's a shadow. I don't think this floor is very shadowy. I might also be directly underneath light. So that will do it. Ooh.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Is it just me or is Jesse really dramatic? Expenditure summary. Executive sector. Q2. Year unknown. Year unlisted. Major. Staffing. Surveillance. Redacted. Data center initiative. Construction. Redacted. Redacted. Minor. Office equipment. Janitorial costs. Redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. Rat's butthole. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 6. Is this just a projector screen? I mean, where's the projector? Hey, yo, where's the projector, though? It's a typewriter. And that's Colonel Sanders. Oh, now he popped into resolution. Still a young Colonel Sanders. Somebody's briefcase. Wait. A literal Yanator. Flushable toilets? Nope. Game gets a fail. Game gets a fail. Can't even wash. Well, you know what? At least if I can't use the toilet. If I can't wash the toilet, it's good that hold on. If I can't wash my hands, then it's good that I can't use the toilet. There we go. That took entirely too long.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Right here. That's just no lifted blind. Nothing special. Nothing gained. Excuse me. I had this room reserved. Sir, guys, please. I had this room under. Oh, it's not the entrance. Ooh, reflections. Wait, what did I just... Oh, you hear that? What was that? Pistachios, pretzels, crackers, potato chips, trail mix. Hot and spicy. Fibers, protein. No chocolate, though. That's upsetting. Disappointing. I mean, I'm glad I'm not literally there. Rat's butthole. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacteds. A shark in his... although secured... permission to... following basic protocol... shoot to kill. Good luck. I don't really get the concept of redacted documents. Like, write it or don't. And preferably do. Right? Hi, Lily. Wait, where's the door for this? Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4, I guess that's Rat's Butthole. R4, the reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form Rat's Butthole extension .e from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing a Rat's extension butthole, then you'll need to get written position from your department chief saying so. Remember, rat buttholes are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee anal. If your R butthole requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Cookland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Excuse me. Best, your admin team. I hear voices. Seriously, where's the door in this goddamn room? I'm really upset about this, and I feel like it's intentional. Like, I feel like you're supposed to have like this weird room. It's like, oh, where's the door? But like, I'm really bothered by it. I guess I will talk to the singing janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
It's the president.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me.
Say it right.
You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
What are you
I've done
even
enough
saying?
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
What's
But
that even
that
supposed to
said,
mean?
I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I mean, I wasn't thinking that, but I guess now I am. Wait. Is this where I came from? This place is weird. Editorial supplies.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
They told me I was crazy.
Will you help?
Oh, okay. Is there supposed to be music playing? Oh, there it is. I guess, how much do you guys think about Halloween being weird, and how much do you think about Halloween being spooky? And I guess, like, what is that dividing line, like, between just weird and weird spooky? I guess spooky is so much of what makes things spooky is what we don't understand, and I guess if we don't
Could I
understand
lose you there
things,
for a moment?
we call it weird.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Aw.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Whoa. Wait, are you Fox Mulder? Are you literally Fox Mulder?
We're starting from the top.
Toronto lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of overreach override HRA protocol activated. We've got a foothold situation. I repeat, we have a foothold situation. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrase to use. In the service of his/her country. Regret. Proud pride. Will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood, bleed. Loss. Apologies. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, Lily. Can I turn this off? I guess not. Yeah, it looks like it's very dark on stream, and it's It's so bright out there. I don't. That. Yeah, the HDR is great for playing. I guess not as great for streaming. Is that the shtick? Coming to get you, Barbara. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Whoa. Glamours.
Shit.
It looks like you did it.
Shit.
How'd you get in
You want me
here?
to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Okay, what happens if I don't?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Maybe. Whoa. Saw like a particle or something. They really want me to pick up this gun. Anyways, let's get down.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
I'm sorry, what?
Look at this place. Where am I?
So really, it's just, oh, okay, like really is an application kind of thing. Hey, there I am. Pretty thou. Whoa, okay.
The same gun.
Whoa. It's cool. Look at him bring the gun. Piggly
Okay.
wiggly.
Now I have a gun.
Alright, now I have a gun. Oh, well that's neat. I love infinite ammo. Love it a lot. Whoa! Guys. Beerus, get down. Luckily, the printer isn't actually on. Director? Oh boy.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
Who's this, the elusive man?
Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
Who are you talking to?
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Did I just get
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
indoctrinated? Like, is this a crazy bitch? I mean, not like in the derogatory sense, but in like the crazy, like she's just. Wait, is that me? Are there other pictures that might have changed to me? No, just that one picture that looked like it was of me. Yo, Jesus Christ. Those security guards? That's,
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
what? I'm sorry,
Get
what?
the fuck away!
Yep. Oh my What the heck? What is happening in this place? This is definitely weird and uncomfortable. It's not scary, but it's weird and uncomfortable. I'm the director or something, maybe. What's this? Oh. Still can't interact with that. Fine.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Sorry, what?
Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Mine, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh. Bad end. Control point. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
In the face and once more. Bam. I shot you in the face. What are you gonna do about it? Wait, I missed a collectible. Oh, there we go. Service weapon. Oop key. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description: Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank blankety blank blank blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the blank, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history, blank blank blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunstara, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blanky blank. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Interesting. Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they are better suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that I am not reading this as I am reading it out to you, and that I'm going to have to reread it again after to actually maybe understand what it's talking about. It's also obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Well, I can't refer to the file. It's redacted. Redacted bullshit. Okay. So am I killing people or am I killing hiss? I do not have clearance levels. Give me clearance level. I'm coming to your house. Oh wait, added. I guess that's fair. Is this like shield? This is basically shield, right? Also, why can I just picture this in an exact room from like a top-down Pokemon level view? Just 2 blocks for each desk. His life is in your hands. Okay. Your life is in your hands, dude. Your life is in your hands. Mr. Lebowski wanted me to emphasize that point. No, stop. No, wait. I thought you were going to stay open. I'm on to you, door. It's a prank. From Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything that happens in like Alan Wake or whatever. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby. Reception. Remember, she's turning 46. 46. That's a number. Reservations sound good though. What do you mean I don't have clearance? I'll get clearance level. Just you wait. Is there any point to me closing that from the inside? Yeah, this one's Director's office is where I came from, though. Oh, wait, no, here's the thing.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object.
Excellent. Well, I've already determined this game is trash. They all look the same. All these rooms look the same. I can't tell where I've been. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Coffee supplication is a very important task. It's something you really, I'm glad that they are thinking about it, ignoring it. Is this supposed to be red? I can follow.
Hissing sound that tried to evade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating...
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem sus or blank, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunner's Psychological Assessment, GPA. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as
melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event, AWE. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blanks, informed by our own blanks and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in popular culture using Blank, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Blank. Wait, is that a sentence? Okay, AWEs that only occur on Blank. A pair of scissors that consume human Blank through two punctures on the Blank. These details, leaving in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Oh, that's cool. Refer to file 493-6942 for support. Nice. It's a lot of reading. dropping down. Stop shooting me. Got a name and everything.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Interesting. How do I
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
You're in a game or something? Like, what? When'd you leave?
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Hope?
With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Excuse me, I have options. Nope. Right now I don't.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Where are you?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
You're the new director. Bullshit is that?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead.
Talk more.
Shot. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Yeah.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
Phyllis.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course.
Of course.
We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Push the hiss out. Still just civilian options. Nothing in here I need to know about. Examination of Examination of paranatural topics, control points. I really need to be able to say the word paranatural a lot better than I am right now because it's gonna happen a lot. Summary. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization of devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blankety-blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blankers within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blanks or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the old house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blanks. Refer to file 725-2788 for full report. Oof.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oh. Well, that
Jesse,
means I can
over
keep
here. We need to
shooting
make a
them
plan,
without
Jesse.
feeling bad, right?
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My
Anything
boss,
else?
Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Oh boy.
Keep an eye out.
One of those, huh?
They call me the director.
The director.
So that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Why not?
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
I mean, maybe you did imagine it, and that's
What
why it's
scares me
real,
shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
What if you let it in? And what did they make me for? Hey, it's that phone.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Tell me about
You
this
mentioned
house.
the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Huh. It's so weird that the character's talking
This
to me.
Trench guy.
I
I keep
don't know how I
hearing
feel
him in
about
my
that.
head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense.
What?
Got it?
Did she memorize this?
No.
Got it. Thanks.
You're gonna have to, I mean, one more time.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Sure.
Got it. Thanks.
I think I got it that time.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Just let me know. Just let me know. I got it, I think. Nope, can't do any of those.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Crazy rambling. Happy to be here. The oldest house on the block. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada combinations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Large Lodge. This really does sound like something out of the X-Files. Expenditures, accommodation, 831.29. Meals, 714.84. Gasoline, 295. Blah, blah, blah. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The poison research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Don't even know what I'm reading half the time. Just word vomit. Can y'all chill with that fucking... This looks awful.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Things again? No, I picked them up already. Nothing. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroy the multiple concentrated resonant sounds found in the vicinity, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to Bio Blank for full report. So I did kill all the fangs. Hooray me. Alright, well, then I definitely have to do this one first. When do I get floaty powers? I want floaty powers. I was promised this game would have floaty powers. What? What? I died to a room. I guess they didn't expect me to do all that other shit first and then die in their fucking room.
There it is again. Our welcome message. Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
I mean, I wanted you in there, but I learned my lesson. Okay, let's look at save. Hello, room. Hello, non-working toilets, but a box hidden in the toilet room. Hello, house memory. Will the hiss just like shut up? Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to the will. I already saw this one. It's dark. Reminder, oh god, okay. Look at all these things I can. If these kids could read, they'd be very upset. Don't worry, Chad. If it's dark for you, I can't see anything either. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you by approving my for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Awkward. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. What about Blackwash Plaid? Shield of some kind. harder and harder to kill, aren't they? Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Where's my... How do I use my... Weep, Grana, weep, Jenny Bun. Damn you, supports. Wow, I'm just gonna keep spawning in this room. I hate it. Hooray for infinite rooms, because we stay there forever.
There it is again. A welcome message.
There it is. Worth it. Mega Man slide. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Come on! I almost tried to shoot those guys.
There it is again. A welcome message.
some things. It didn't even give me the option to pick a hard mode. I'm just bad at this. Would it be any better or more fun with a controller? You know what? Fuck it. Let's find out.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Kablammers! Kablammers! Counterspell my cards, why don't you? Doomblade this. Throw that. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Controller just bad in it. I misunderstood. Yeah, that was so easy. Just, I mean, I'm basically unstoppable. Very good at this game. That's essentially what I'm saying here.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Oh my, look at you. So the fact that I have this much power means that there's a lot of negative energies around me. Is that what I'm understanding?
Communications are on the right track.
Go us. There's so many bathrooms if there's nothing in them. There was something in this.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
The floppy disk.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
say. Don't stick with the controller. Grab onto, it will grab onto. Whatever you are, I think that he's telling me to do things.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
So, not the player. I thought I was special. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got really annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Okay, I feel like there's some heavy projection going on right now, but is this literally referencing like every sci-fi franchise out there? Let's see. I don't know what Unless You is referencing. Doctor Who. Okay. Title is vague and stupid. No one ever says Stargate. Oh, yeah, people say Stargate all the time. No one says Star Trek, and no one says Star Wars. I don't know whether... Yeah. Space battles. Yeah, people in the space battles. The Fixers. It sense to me. I mean, the Fixers... Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. Replicators, maybe. Some hoity-toity flowers. Flowers and guns, space hippies, or Federation. Badass bunch of warriors. Sounds like Klingons. Devouring planets. Sounds like replicators. Invade city planet. Convert the entire population using those brain worms. That sounds like Goa'uld. Space dogfight. That's every adventure story ever. Character got killed halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face. That, again, a lot of projection here. I get it. I just watched Daniel Jackson die at the end of season 5, beginning of season 6. So I don't know. Oh, hold on. Why do I have a gun again?
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail.
Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to... So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, and blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Oh my goodness, Lily. She found her boyfriend on the floor where I put him. She loved it so much. Am I still me and my Technicolor Dreamcoat? Yeah, I know. A lot of shit is redacted. It's my problem, too.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Finally?
This must have... open the door.
Oh, he had the thing. Control. That whispering just... Like, he knows he's annoying, and he's just like, won't stop little blathering. Right, Lily? No. A whole fresh chair for you to sit in. I feel bad how much I'm thinking about Death Stranding, though. That's the non-stream game I'm playing in between stream. Why does that sound like that? Oh, gross. Safety body. Gross. Having to be saved. And, like, having a secure, out-of-the-way bathroom. That's gross. It is like that.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy,
thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con.
It's always
I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell.
Ew.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since.
Ew.
I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
We do. There's a dog in my back. Whoa. Not ready for that one yet. But that's a little intense. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override and the maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Why is it all purple in there? Bad idea all around. Gross stuff. Good job. Oh, hello.
They can fly now. Great.
Corrupted Tomasi. So this is definitely some kind of boss mode here. I was not strongly affected by the pecan pie, wherever this beer is, just as a heads up. It's it can't all be worse. Throwing things at them is not.
They can fly now. Great.
something I'm not doing and vis-a-vis blocking or something? Oh, vis-a-vis. Attack up here, maybe. Don't need that. Save nobody. This Ranger. Well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces, his corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, P90s, automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau investigators. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the His Rangers are capable of applying to their situations, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file, blah, 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 blah. Floppy disk. What's this room about again? Nothing to worry about, I guess. Here we go. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling's presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Strugens, Rubens Naguera, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Again, I feel like that's one of those just reference things that... play Alan Wake and maybe you'll get a reference or two. Knock out this guy, right? Yeah. Yes, he's very scary.
They can fly now. Great.
Don't talk to me about lethal damage. I guess that's why there's a save right there.
They can fly now. Great.
I know, right? Progress in everything. It's how boss fights... This is how boss fights work. I'm a little sad, though, because I have a craving for, like, mozzarella string cheese, and I know I don't have it.
They can fly now. Great.
Specifically that right there. If you could do anything, if you could do or not do anything, that would be top of my list. But, you know, we don't always get what we want. How about during this time, crawling out of the window, I just like run off to the side?
They can fly now. Great.
I wonder how many other blocks like Darn. Yeah, I guess solo is always going to be a tough one. Is that pool of blood been getting bigger as I die?
They can fly now. Great. How do I use it? Oh, I see. I misunderstand what that really is. I feel like more games. Oh gosh darn. Oh, that's good to know. Hey.
Game volume is way too high.
I just saw that.
Great.
Light it up. I like how this guy is just swimming in the middle of the fucking air. Dick. Respect the laws of gravity, asshole. I bet he's like, learn how to hit a fucking target, asshole. Whee! Okay, I shouldn't just make high-pitched noises when I die. That's definitely bad. Definitely bad. Did the change I just make not make a big difference? I could turn my game audio down more. Haha. Wait, or is this the game audio? Either way. Don't. Some might say I come through too well. These hits are killing me, man. So, like, the goal of this guy is to not get hit. Got it. Now I understand things. Or something. Let's get this tiny little piece. Alright. Stop futzing with that. Wait, hold on. These stacks... No. That's reaching. I thought I saw, like, what looked like a Minecraft watermelon, but I think it's just me. I'm glad the volume came through for that. Just seems that easy. Just don't get hit, bro. Shit. I'm just waiting for those guys to come up behind me and just, you know. Hey, there we go. What the fuck is this guy? What? This is weirder than Death Stranding. Maybe weirder is an overstatement, but like, they're both weird games. They're both weird. Maka-laka-hi-ni-ho. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. What? Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house to blank days later, found in a sealed room by the rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt Home's closet disappeared during the incident. But is it Rat's butthole? That's the real question. Elevated Jesus. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file blah 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 for report. Hiss got him. Jesus. My goodness, what an asshole. The one is me. Why is it so far? I can't wait to get something that opens these kinds of doors. Jesus Christ. That is so extra. There we go. More reading material. Butt supplement. Achievement unlocked. Excellent. Custodian, director, custodian, director, custodian, custodian. Uh-huh. Hey, that's that thing that guy said. Surely if I keep bringing this, someone will help me. Bedroom. Yay. I found it. Game over. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. There's still nothing. Huh. Well, there's got to be something that's changing, right? That's the shtick. Something somewhere is changing. I typically just look for things I can interact with, but we got puzzles here. We got puzzles. Oh, hello. It's a different room. But is this the right hotline? Should I have clicked it one more time? Should I have clicked it one more time? Oh, hi, Lily. Oh. How interesting. So I can do three things. Interact with them one way, interact with them another way, or run. And I can't do the first two things, so running it is. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Oh boy. Director. Interesting. Just so willing to accept your situation. Oh. Have I been this way before? Oh. Wait. The director's office. I recognize this. I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no incident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Fucking weird, man. Oh, hey, I can go in here now. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His efforts will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Just what is all this stuff? What is control? Why am I here? Who can answer such beating questions? Other than me. A thing to oh. I mean, I guess, why not? Boardroom. was that? It's a little awkward. Tests, huh? There you go. Easy peasy. This janitor. It's like a level preview kind of thing. I feel like I'm back on the Nostromo, which makes me feel like I'm back on the, shit, what it's called, the one from Dead Space. Nurse control point. Okay, I like unlocking new abilities. All right. I mean, I have lots of questions. The real problem is who's got the answers. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she... Oh, wait, that's me. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to final blah 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 blah. Climbing over tables. Are you sure you're not getting hissed? Thanks. Hello. I need health. I seem to really need health, but I also like dealing more damage. And I feel like I have, like, hover-related abilities that I kind of want to save my points for. There we go. Actually, wait. I could probably put one into... Yeah, that's fine. Chiral forms. Oh boy. Ninth Alliance. Is that the guy singing? Okay. That's true. You did mention that. Domain. You're very quick to trust. I gotta admit. Got to admit. I can't go in here, yeah. No, Hong Kong. Janitor office. Ah. Bam! Take this generator to the face. Generate this. Generator, I barely know her. Ha 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 ha. Kablam. Yes, feed me the achievements. Inject them into my veins. Yeah, I've played Deep Rock Galactic. Ooh, that was a twofer. I don't know if anyone saw it, but there was a trailer for the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special that looks legitimately like it'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And then, of course, we got our Quantumania trailer. Yeah, Christmas special featuring the Guardians of the Galaxy. Then we got our Quantumania trailer, which gave us our first look at Kang, the Conqueror. I might be a little lost. Wait, this is that area I was trying to get into. The control thingy-mabobber for the director. Let's do it. Control me away. Owie. Wait, why is everything just question marks? Am I not in the right spot? Where are you trying to take me? Where am I? Oh, there. I came from there. Janitor's office. There we go. Wow. Oh boy. What the fuck? Dun dun dun. Oh. Sounds unpleasant. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't want to fall. I kind of wanted to keep exploring that area. Seriously. Right? Why is kid stuff always so creepy? What the fuck? I guess this is why I didn't have an evade before, because I needed to unlock it. Sure. I love me a good glide mechanic. Huh. Yeah. Lemon squeezy. Seriously. you say so, buddy. You've been more than helpful. Put in the trash. Oh. Oh boy. What does that even mean, bro? Does that even mean? Hooray, elevators. We love elevators, don't we? Elevators only bring us the best of things. A bunch of scooters. Scooty Puff Jr. sucks. I can't get to it. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family... I already read that one, okay. We are seeing some repeats. It's alright. Helps us make sure we don't miss anything. Is this like a good place? If you say so, person. Awesome achievement. This, I think, is a good... Ooh. I think this will be a good place to pause, save and quit for the evening. Thank you all for being here. This is this game is very little like I expected. Very interesting. I'm perturbed, confused, bewildered. Want to know what's going on. Want to know who the voice is in the head and all that weird stuff. So, looking forward to playing it some more. Undecided about the Thursday stream. Just depends on trying to do a balance of mixing it up, but also I'm enjoying doing multiplayer games. Yay, emotes! I enjoy getting to do some single player games and, you know, being the focus of the attention and all that. But we have some good multiplayer games to play that are lined up. The main issue with that is that the multiplayer games are easy to space out in. So I just want to be a little cautious of that. Otherwise, be here Thursday, same great time, same great place. And, I mean, so this is the progress I made. So here's the front. No, there's no good lighting here. And then there's the back. So, you know. Lots to go on. I am actually, honestly, very tempted to reprint it at a higher temperature because I think that's what it needs. Thank you. Yeah. very tempted to reprint it at that higher temperature. Anyway, we will catch you guys on Thursday. I could print anything, even dreams. See ya.